right, my name is Bill Nevin. Grew up in Shakopee. My dad, Paul and Carolyn Nevin. I am the fourth of 5 kids. Went to St. Mark's Parochial School. I went to Benilde for 2 years and then transferred to Shakopee my junior year. Well, in high school I was in the band. I was in one play. I played football for 1 year, basketball for 2 years, baseball for 2 years. After high school, like any 18, 19-year-old kid, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I went to Winona State for 1 year. Then I went to Brown Institute for Broadcasting for a year. And while I was at Brown, I was dispatching a little bit for the sheriff's office on the weekend. I got drafted out of Brown, as did a number of people my age. I went into the service in May of '68, went to Vietnam in September of '68, got out of Vietnam in December of '69. So when I got out of the service, I went down to the sheriff's office just to say hi. And Al Dubois said, do you want to work? I said, well, I might as well. I'm out of money. So I started at the sheriff's office. That was my interview right there. I was a deputy for 17 years, got a couple of promotions on the way up. Fortunate enough to get elected sheriff in '86, being sworn in '87, and then the number of years thereafter. So my interaction with people was really to go see them, and during the summers I would be asked, Bill, you want to golf in this fundraising golf tournament? I'd say, well, of course I do. Sometimes you get 3 of those a week, and on the third one you're smiling going to the tournament, but you're really saying, you know, I'd really like to be home taking a nap. Since I retired, I'm on the Shakopee Crime Prevention. We raise money for the police department for things that they don't have in their budget. The Scott County Law Enforcement Memorial Law Enforcement Group, we give scholarships out to Scott County kids who are going to go into the law enforcement curriculum. I was a 9-year member of the St. Francis Regional Medical Center Board of Directors. I joined Rotary because my dad was in there. Chief of Police Tom Brownell was in there. We had a real active group of people. I'm still in Rotary. I'm a member of the VFW and Legion. American Cancer Society, the jail and bail, which I was involved in. You would get arrested, get thrown into jail. You had to call some people up, beg for money, which went to the Cancer Society. They also sang in St. Mark's Church Choir for a number of years. And that's important also. But they're important organizations to belong to because I could belong to them. Well, you know, I think probably the being elected president of the Minnesota Sheriff's Association, it took a number of years to get to that level, and I got elected, and that was a nice chance for me to take that position over.
Excellent.
Well, it's every community's going through those changes. Different nationalities involved. That's kind of what we are. We're not what we were in 1950. We're all different, and it's for the better. I think, Dick, if I had to pick one person, it would be my dad, who died at the age of 93. But what impressed me was the way he held himself, the way he dressed. His dress is a lot better going to a softball game than my dress is going to church on Sunday, I can tell you that. But he just was so respectful of everything and everybody. It's something I always remember. I had a lot of help from my family. My sister Pat, my brother Mike, my sister Sal, my sister Sue, and their families. People talk about when they run for election, wearing out shoe leather. I literally had holes in the bottom of my shoes, the one I wore the most. But that's what happened, that's what you do. One teacher that influenced me probably more than others was Carl Olson. I, like every other student of Carl Olson's, can still do Annabelle Lee, which he made all of us memorize growing up. Now, Joe Schlepper, I was a baseball pitcher.
Yeah.
He said I had this this is not a compliment, this is the truth. I had a spinning curveball. It did not curve, but it did spin. So now those were all, you know, they're fun things when you have the coaches can have some fun with you like that. So the words of advice I would give a high school student is, for those who say it can't be done, are usually interrupted by those doing it. So some people say it can't be done, and other people are just, they say, no, we're going to do this. Humbled, because I don't do stuff I do to get any recognition. I mean, I've gotten the support of, obviously, Barb, Kelly, Patrick, son-in-law Bruce, and just, you know, they're all supportive of what I do, and I appreciate their support. And you can't be successful in that job, being gone as much as you are, without the support and love of your family. So to Barb and Kelly and Patrick, I have to say thank you very much. I love you, and just great that they were able to help me so much. That's why I try to keep going. I'm proud of those things, and I'm hoping that what little I've done makes Scott County a better place.